Liz Pipko being you're what, about 25 years old.
I wish.
How old are you now?
Old.
You're not even 30. What is your favorite decade for music?
I mean, I was born in the 90s. I feel like I have to be partial to the 90s, but I agree everything before that was much better.
It was better, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So you have you're like my son Gabriel, who just texted me in his suit. He looks so handsome today. He's working for Bruce Blakeman, and his first real big job, he's 17. He's an old soul, my son. My daughter, too, Ava, too. And, his playlist on his phone, it's all 70s and 80s.
Oh, good.
He doesn't like any of this.
It's the name. You know, my brother is also Gabriel, the oldest soul in the world.
I love your brother, too.
Guys named Gabriel, they're just angels from another planet.
Well, it's a biblical name.
I know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you are an old soul, even though you're young
my
and
brother
beautiful.
is. I don't know if I am.
Well, you just said you like the 70s and 80s. You are. You don't like a lot of stuff today. I can tell you don't.
I'm just bitter. I'm just a bitter soul.
Oh, you're very angry, yeah. Why? You're married to a great-looking guy.
I'm married to the best guy.
You got a beautiful little... He's second. You got a beautiful little girl. Beautiful.
Thank you.
The president loves you.
Yes.
Loves you. So why are you so... Because you got hurt. You couldn't play. You couldn't do the ice skating Olympics.
No, I'm kidding. It's because every time I see you, we talk about the people that disappoint us. So
but it's everybody.
I appear a little angry. I'm really disappointed in a lot of people. That's true.
Well, let's start with this story, because I brought up to Alex Trayman this morning, and this guy happened to be with Sean Hannity last night, which surprised me. Clavicular.
Yes.
What is this new obsession with these influencers who are friends of mine, some of them, Savetsky, Austin, some of these girls? What is this new obsession with bringing those people or talking to those people when they get to Israel? Some generally love the Nazis, like, what's his name, Fuentes. This guy Clavicular, last I checked, is like an alleged rapist. Mm-hmm. What is this obsession with them? Can you tell me?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't understand why these people exist to begin with. Like, the Israel conversation is a bigger one. I don't know why we make these people famous to begin with. I don't know why
But are they famous?
Apparently, people believe they're famous enough to be worth flying them to Israel, as if that's going to change anybody's narrative. I don't know why anyone is paying attention to a man who calls himself Clavicular, whatever that means. It took me 10 minutes to realize that was his name. I don't know why I'm even calling him a man when he is basically a frat boy.
But you know why? Because I know you know who Andrew Colvin is, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. So Andrew was on yesterday with, I forgot, I'm sorry. But he was saying that he has kids, and his kids know who Clavicular is.
That's a big problem.
Right, but all these hosts and influencers, they want to get ratings, they want to get clicks. Yeah. So they want to appeal to that young audience. So they go, F Israel, when you fight for Israel, right? F Israel. I want to talk to the people that the kids care about. So to me, that's not very dignified.
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. I want to fight to make sure that the people that our kids care about are not monsters.
I feel the same exact way.
If, my child obviously is 5 months old, but if she was a few years older, if she knew who Clavicular was, I would probably shut off the internet and my own job and focus on teaching her to make sure she doesn't know who these people are.
Right.
And less about trying to get these people into the Holy Land. That's for sure.
But what is the what are they trying to accomplish by that?
I don't know, and I don't want to judge them because I know that where their heart lies when it comes to this. So I'm less talking about them and more so our culture in 2026 that a guy named Clavicular is getting airtime even on this show. I'm sorry, it's embarrassing.
It is. And now I have to book Andrew Colvin.
I like Andrew, though.
I like him too, but I'm not a huge TPUSA fan.
Which is fine.
Are you?
I'm a giant Charlie Kirk fan, and with him not being here,
he's dead, though.
I will fight to the death for anything he said or anything he created and his family.
I love him, too.
Yeah.
You love Erica Kirk?
Yeah.
You do love her?
I met her maybe twice, so I'm not going to pretend we had a great relationship. I was friends with Charlie, and because he's not here, I feel like all of us have kind of a duty to defend everything he did, including marrying Erica. And whether you like her or not, I really couldn't care less.
I don't dislike her. I just, I love Charlie, too.
Exactly. And if he married her, she must be an absolutely wonderful person.
That's not true.
100%
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
How's Danielle?
She's a wonderful person.
There you go.
Because she married me?
No, because you married her. I trust your judgment.
Okay,
You wouldn't have married her if she wasn't wonderful.
I don't know Erica, but she comes off as kind of weird. I don't know. She's this whole J.D. Vance obsession. What is that all about?
Again, if God forbid something ever happened like that to my husband, I would defend any one of my husband's views because I feel like that would be my responsibility. J.D. was very close with Charlie.
I know. But what do you think about J.D. Vance?
I think he's a good vice president. I don't understand.
What makes him good?
He's very
You
loyal
see, this
to
is not
Donald Trump.
This is not your regular. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He fought tooth and nail, screaming.
First of all,
screaming about Iran. No, it's 100% true. I had somebody in there tell me in the office.
Well,
in
then
that
they
office,
should be fired because we shouldn't be leaking. That's number one.
Well, come on.
But number two,
I get the actual leaks.
Number two, I've worked on and off for Donald Trump for 10 years. We've had a lot of disagreeers in the building. And if you disagree, especially respectfully, Donald Trump likes that. He likes to keep you around.
I know.
There's no reason to have a yes man who lies to his face and then screws him over later, like a lot of people who have worked for him.
You don't think J.D. Vance screwed over Trump a little bit in that Joe Rogan interview? Of course he did.
I think he spoke for 3 hours and shared his views and came back to
but
the president. That's his boss.
We just had a conversation about Mark Levin, which resulted in Donald Trump calling Mark Levin off the air during Sean Hannity's show. J.D. Vance was worse with Joe Rogan this week. He was worse.
I don't think
he tried to sell that I'm trying to sell Trump's plan.
Yeah.
But then he crapped all over it. And he was the biggest pain in the ass throughout this whole process. I'm not a big fan of his, obviously.
I can tell.
Do you have to be a fan of all these people? Who do you?
We started this conversation with how little of a fan I am of anybody.
They don't work in the Trump administration.
I mean,
do you dislike
there's a lot of people in the Trump administration I'm sure I dislike.
Give me one.
I'm not naming names.
Give me Lizzie. Give me one. Come on. No. You can't be tough girl Liz Pipko. I know who you hate. You hate Kash Patel. You hate him.
I actually don't know Kash Patel.
Yeah, I know. I just made that up.
Yeah, I don't know him at all. I don't hate him at all. Thanks, Sid.
I don't know him either.
I've never met him. I can't say that.
I met him once at a Metropolitan Club party, Republican Metropolitan Club. But very nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice guy. And Marco's been on the show. I love Marco
Marco's
Rubio.
amazing, yeah.
So why can't he just be our nominee in 2028? Forget about whether you like J.D. Vance or not. I don't care if you like him or not. Why can't Marco Rubio just be our guy?
He can be. We have no idea who the guy is going to be. He easily could be.
Do you think Trump will go out there and endorse one of them, or what do you think Trump will do?
I think Donald Trump has a really, really, really good pulse, or finger on the pulse is the right statement, for what people want. And I think he's always been on the money, especially for someone who did not have a political background. And I think he's going to wait and see what the people want and endorse along with that. He's genuinely curious. There's a reason he asks all the time. He likes to know what the people want, who they like, who they dislike. I think he's going to wait and see what his party wants in 28.
How long before that do you think the president has to make that decision? I don't know the answer to this. I'm just asking you because you're
If you
really
had
smart.
asked someone 10 years ago, I would have said a year and a half out.
About a year and a half out.
But Donald Trump changed the game so much, he can kind of do whatever the hell he wants.
He can, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel right now about where we are in the world? I know you talk about Iran a lot on all the Fox News shows and all that. How do you feel about
and on
where we are?
CNN now?
I know.
Did you catch me getting screamed at on Monday night?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're like the female version of Scott Jennings.
I was on with Scott, thank God.
Isn't that fantastic?
He's so great to be there.
I love him
He's
too.
fantastic.
And I saw that with you two together, which was nice to have.
It makes life easier.
Yes, two of my friends in the building.
Yes.
What do you think where we are right now?
I mean, I think it's a rough place to be. I think when you've been in a conflict for 47 years, until that conflict is 1,000% behind you, you're going to be in a rough place.
Well, what do you think? Because I've been very clear about it.
Yeah.
I've been right the whole time. I'm sorry. People have to, Sid, you're wrong. We won the war. The Dow Jones is up. Your 401k is great. What does that mean? Okay? We don't win the war until we basically wipe out the IRGC.
Yeah.
And Iran can't continue to kill people, and Iran can't continue to do what they've done for the last 47 years.
Right.
Until you do that, I don't care about economic indicators. We haven't won the war. That's my position. Been that way from day one.
No,
you know
economic indicators are great, but they have nothing to do with the war.
No,
so I agree.
Well, I mean, they do to a certain extent. I mean, oil is up to $80
right,
a
but
barrel,
that doesn't mean the
gas
war's over. Like you
correct.
said, 47 years and it continues. We just had the loss of American life. We lost 3 soldiers. So, of course, the war is not over.
Four. So now we've lost 18. So the war's not over. We're still firing at each other.
Yeah.
So for you, I guess you're like me. Ultimate victory is, I guess, if they just surrender or we wipe out the IRGC.
Right. You either wipe them out to the point of no return, or you have a deal so much greater than the JCPOA that you know there is not going to be a nuclear weapon anywhere in sight.
Yeah, but they're not going to comply.
I agree.
To the
I
deal.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But it's one or the other. If you wipe enough of them out, they could. But I need to see a deal, as Donald Trump said, that is 10 times better than that deal, which was atrocious.
But what good is the deal? They're not going to comply.
I mean, at one point there were rumors of them handing over all the enriched materials. You don't know. I need to see the deal. Like, I'm not one of those people that's going to criticize Donald Trump, especially before something's happened.
Well, I'll tell you this, for me. If we end up doing a deal, we don't win. Because they're not going to comply. I saw a deal. It was a terrible deal. Obama and Kerry. Terrible deal.
Awful deal.
But they didn't comply. So
Even
what
if
makes
they
you-
did
why
comply,
they-
the deal didn't stop them from getting away.
Right. So what makes you think they're going to comply
No,
this
I agree,
time?
and that's why we don't have one. I think
There's
it's
no
very
deal.
hard to get one.
Can't be a deal. You gotta just
More than likely,
hammer 'em.
you got to wipe them off the face of the earth because they're terrorist monsters who want to see American bloodshed. But until Donald Trump delivers something, I'm not going to criticize it. If anyone could get some kind of a deal, it might be him. I want to see it first.
If it's him, if it's not, Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff and
Who, by the way, have done
Vance.
pretty good things as well.
Not in this case.
Well, but I think when you
listen, I think it's Trump. I don't.
No,
dislike
I
those
have
guys.
always given full credit to Donald Trump.
Yeah,
However, when they went in, the criticism that Witkoff got and Jared got, considering Jared did the Abraham Accords, I thought was insane. And
Well,
considering,
not by himself. Trump
of
did
course,
that too.
but
and
also
David
considering
Friedman.
that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris sat on their hands and let hostages rot in tunnels, and then Steve Witkoff, who had no political experience, went and got them out. Of course, with Donald Trump's help.
Right.
But I believe they deserve full credit, and the criticism is ridiculous.
I say this: if Harris was to win that election, God forbid, we'd still have hostages there.
100%. Do you know what she was doing on the October 7th anniversary? When I was with Donald Trump and the Alexander family. And I was,
year? What year was it?
1 year, yeah.
What was she doing?
2024. She was doing a photo shoot for Vogue.
Was she really?
Yes, she was. Donald Trump was at multiple memorial events talking about what happened with the Eden Alexander family, promising if he wins, he would get him out. And she was doing a photo shoot.
You know where I was? Doing
Where
my show from State Haute.
Yeah.
And guess who called in that day? Donald Trump.
Wow.
Called me on the 1 year commemoration of October 7th.
And then he spent the day with me.
And then he spent the day with you. And I think Kaploon was with him at one point,
Of course,
too, down in
a
Miami.
lot of people, yeah.
At the cemetery down in Miami, right?
No, we were at the Oh Hell Here
Oh, the Oh Hell
cemetery,
Here,
and
that's
then
right, that's
we were
right.
we were with Rabbi Kaploon in Miami after.
Okay, we got to take a short break. When I get back, now, if that was tough, here come the tough questions. People want to know what's going on with Pipko.
Oh,
What's
God.
next? Who are you on TV tonight with? What's your schedule?
I'm on Fox in the 1 p.m. hour.
1 p.m. So who would that
America
be?
Reports.
Who is that?
I don't know which one I'm on with, but usually it's Sandra Smith or a different woman. It depends. And John Roberts in D.C.
Oh, I love John Roberts. Okay.
He's great.
So you already keep kosher.
Yes.
You observe Shabbat.
Yeah.
So what does more religious mean? I'm scared now. Can I not talk to you on certain days? Or what are you going to do? You're going to shave your head?
No. That we can't do.
Okay.
But are you fasting tonight? Do you know that it's Tisha
Tisha
B'Av?
B'Av,
Do you know that we're in the 9 days? Have you been eating meat? Have you been mourning?
I haven't done either one of those things.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, that's good. You didn't eat meat?
I did eat meat.
Okay, so you have.
And I
We're not
was
supposed to eat meat. For
I was
the
at a
9
bar
days.
last night, not exactly morning.
No, I was with my great aunt and uncle, who I love.
Okay.
But
So are you actually observing this 9 days?
yeah.
Oh, you make me feel terrible.
No, don't.
Am
feel
I a
terrible.
terrible Jew? For all the
I
fighting
don't think
do
anyone
and-
in the world would say
No,
Sid
I know
Rosenberg
that,
is a
but
terrible
no,
Jew.
I'm really not. But seriously, I should be.
No, I just think in general, God gets disappointed when we throw Israeli flags up, but then don't care about our faith at all. And that's what I've seen too many people do, and it drives me a little crazy. And I think religion is a beautiful thing, especially when the world is messy, and it's made my life a lot better.
But your husband, Darren's Italian.
Well, he's a convert, but he's more religious than most people
Did
I
he
know.
actually convert? I know you
You
told
didn't
me
know
this
this?
before. I think you
2.5
told me this.
years, Orthodox conversion.
But he did it because he liked seeing you naked. Let's be honest, okay?
That was a lot. So.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I know.
he started doing it
Luke
long
told me
before
that.
he'd ever seen me, so I don't think so.
What?
But-
He converted before he met you?
no, before we started
Before you
dating.
did it?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's a long story.
I got to hear this story one of these
This
days.
is an off-air story,
Yeah,
but
this
he
gonna be
is
dinner,
more.
dinner at
Yeah, he's
Mar-a-Lago.
more in love with Judaism, I'll say, than a lot of people I grew up with, and he is the reason we're more religious. Because as he converted, I fell more in love with Judaism, and we became. We never kept Shabbat before.
Right.
I mean, a lot of things that we didn't do, we now do, and I think for a convert, they kind of have to prove themselves their whole life. And for me to watch him fall in love with Judaism was really, really.
This is
special.
awesome. I love him even more. I love him already.
He's. I mean, you love. You love him.
Who's a better converted Jew? Darren Pipko or Ivanka Trump?
The fact that you call him Darren Pipko is the best part of the whole thing.
I know it's like Sentinello or something. I
It's
don't know. but-
Sentinello.
Yeah.
They're both wonderful.
And they're both close. Well, he's actually close with Lara, not.
We're much closer with Eric and Laura,
Ivanka.
but Ivanka and Jared are fantastic, obviously. And she also is in love with Judaism, and it's really special to
Wow,
see.
he's fantastic. So, are you going to be the one of these days? You're going to replace Caroline Levitt and be the face of the briefings every day at the White House?
I don't know what you're talking about, but
It's out there. I'm not breaking.
I
any
have
news.
heard some things. No,
Right.
look, Caroline's wonderful, and
Oh, I love Caroline.
I have told a lot of people that I'd like to work for Donald Trump in the admin because if I do not, I know that I'll regret it. You know how much I love the president.
And you took a little while. You had the baby, and
Yes,
you're doing some
I
stuff.
told you I needed to have this
Right.
baby, and you were like, life doesn't always work like that, but mine did because
did?
God is good.
But now you're ready to maybe do something.
I just will regret it too much if I don't go into the administration and do something.
Well, you
because
should.
I love Donald Trump and he's done a lot for me. And it's the honor of a lifetime to go
called
serve
you
your
up on
country.
stage on Hanukkah.
Yeah, 8 months pregnant and disgusting.
No, you look great. You're being silly. You look great. That was a big night for us. Me, you, Mark Levin,
we had
and
a good time.
Miriam Adelson. That was it.
That's it. That's the crew.
Well, a couple of Holocaust survivors, too, if you remember.
Well, they're icons.
Yeah, that was
great. For us, it was really cool.
I can't wait for the next Hanukkah party. It's going to be great.
Damn right.
I'm actually sad about the Hanukkah party when he's not going to be there.
I can't think about anything when he's not going to be there.
I know, it's so sad, right? Right?
You talked about Gabriel. He's a little younger, but my first job ever was working for Donald Trump. I've done that for the last 10 years. That's where I met my husband. My brother, my husband, and I have done nothing but work for Donald Trump for 10 years. I don't even know my identity without Donald Trump, without
made your
fighting
whole
for him.
life.
He gave me a husband and a baby and a future. He made my dad an ambassador. He gave me a career. He changed my entire life. I will be grateful to that man until I die. But yeah, I don't have an identity without fighting for Donald Trump. Whether that means in the admin or on a campaign or in impeachment or jail or whatever they're trying to do to him, all I've done is fight for Donald Trump.
Ending it right there. What a great ending. Do you hear that, Lou? That's pretty amazing. What's happened to her life because of Donald Trump?
Because one man decided to run for president. I actually started skating because he built Walman Rink in Central Park. I don't exist without Donald Trump.
Oh, my God. That's, well, great. I love the man. I love you, so that's great. You were great this morning, as always.
Thanks.
Please keep coming back.
Of course.
You're back to Florida tonight.
Yes.
And when you're
for
back
the fast, I'll be back in 10 days.
10 days, okay.
Yeah.
Back in this dangerous city.
Yes.
Your favorite city, are you still a little scared to walk up and down the block? Or?
I'm not. I'm just angry.
You're angry.
This is where the anger comes from.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, I'm going to tell you Florida might be a little better. I'm really disappointed in this place.
Because you know why you said that? Because you got a baby.
Yeah, 100%. I don't want her here.
Ava and Gabe both grew up in Florida.
Yeah, I
now
don't
they got
blame her.
older.
And that was before we had a terrorist sympathizer as mayor.
Thanks for listening to Sid and Friends in the Morning. You can hear Sid and Friends in the Morning weekday mornings at 6. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?